Welcome, Knights of Apollo. What's up, guys? It's Apollo here. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to a Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD siege battle. It's a very long title, but this one is a 2 vs 2. We've got mostly Western factions here battling it out in a Middle Eastern settlement. Check out this settlement. It looks fantastic. It's an unfortified settlement. I've never seen anything like this. It's really cool. It's like a layered defense. I think we're gonna get a great battle today. There's also a back way of attacking the settlement, so pretty excited for this battle. Let's go ahead and look at these army comps and get this one started. Alright, so looking at the attackers, they are formed up right next to each other. So we have the Kingdom of France. They are bringing a very balanced army, lots of skirmishers, cav, infantry, all you could wish for from a very awesome French army. Look, what the hell? I've never seen these. Look at these shields. Look at that. That is unbelievable. That is so refreshing. I've never seen that. And then over here we have the Holy Roman Empire, the most holy, the most imperial, and most Roman in the history of history. Yeah, so they're pretty great. Lots of, again, very diverse, nice mix of units, spears, swordsmen, pikes, cav, catapult, which is great. Now, on the other side, we have the Kingdom of England. Now, England's mostly defending against France, which is very fitting since they're classic enemies. So England bringing some heavy billmen as a defensive unit. He's got sergeants, great archers, of course, in the back, retinue longbows, and some cav in the very back, maybe planning on doing something very sneaky. Now, over here, we've got Lesser Poland. Again, great faction. They've got a lot of great units, great heavy infantry, archers, and they also, of course, Poland has some fantastic cav, and one of those cav units is the Great Banner of Krakow, which I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. So pretty exciting stuff. So let's go back to this bombardment phase. First off, let me just cheese over these uniforms in the recent update to this mod. I don't know when they updated it, because I swear to God, I have never seen. Where are the swordsmen? I've never seen this. Look at this. What the hell? This is so cool. This is so freaking cool. I don't know if they just recently updated it, but it looks so awesome. Not only do the swordsmen look really cool, but the overall feel, it feels like they got rid of the super shininess of the mod, and it feels more authentic. The armor's a little rusted up, it's a little dull, you know, it's a little dirty. I like my soldiers dirty, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's really cool. Now, he's got some mounted free company, and free company I'm pretty sure is mercenary. He's pushing up some cav. We've got some artillery firing from the Holy Roman Empire. We do have a charge here from mounted sergeants going for an aggressive approach, aggressive tactic here, trying to take out that artillery from France. And we've got more reinforcements, more mounted freemen coming over, and they're going to cut down the sergeants. Not exactly... Well, it wasn't successful, that's for sure, but I do like the aggressive play. I also like the fact that the knights that we just saw fight, they're not like super armored, they're not super late period. It's so cool to see lower end units on the battlefield. That's something, like, players tend to just get these like really unbelievable armies of all just super elite late period. It's great to see like mounted free company. I don't know, like, there's something they've changed about this mod that's really made it stand out. Like, even just the horses, like, look at this horse. That's a good horse. That's a great horse. All right, now they're pushing up archers, which is really a classic strategy, especially in a situation like this. Very open settlement. You want to try to skirmish down the defenders a little bit. Now, he's got his Scots Guard. Scots Guard, man, those uniforms. I mean, I can just envision this guy walking in the streets of France and just walking by a peasant and just like spitting on him, just like, get out of my way. Do you know who I am? Well, you know. He probably doesn't because he's Scottish, but, you know, well, you get what I'm saying. So finally, they're going to fire some fire arrows. That's a lot of Fs. They're finally firing some fire arrows at this catapult. and they're gonna burn it down. There's 3 catapults now. Yeah, there was 4, now 3. Now he's gonna, oh, France is gonna go for an aggressive charge here with his mounted free company. England is going to have plenty of time to retreat his men out of there. The retinue longbows are gonna be at the safety of the heavy billmen, who are gonna be defending this front gate. Now over on the other side, Poland just kind of sitting back and taking the bombardment, and honestly, not really suffering too many casualties. He lost a few men here and there. He's got to be careful. Ooh, spoke too soon. He's got to be careful with these sergeants. They're very expensive. They're late period. I think he should move up the weaker troops first. Wait until they run out of ammo, like artillery ammo, then push up your more elite heavy infantry, because you want your heavy infantry to die in melee, right? You don't want them to die from a giant death ball of flaming justice burning down and killing your men. That's not the way to go out when you're trained. Like, you've been training in the art of sword fighting and you die to a flaming ball of death. Like, that's horrible. So England also has some troops over here feeling the wrath of that artillery. So they've got to really be careful of that. Now we've got some archers advancing forward. Some Pavis crossbows. I have a feeling here. Now, this is my first time ever seeing the replay, so this is a complete guess. I have a feeling that we are going to see some cav very active very soon, because a good defense against archers is a very aggressive charge of cav. So we have some mounted sergeants. Let's go ahead and just insert the view here. Just look at, I love the battlefield too. The palm trees, just it just looks awesome. This is a really cool map, really cool battle. Awesome battle. All right, so yeah, the cav going for a charge, but they're not gonna go for it. They're gonna head back to base. Because the French are well on top of that, ready to defend their mercenary Genoese crossbows, which actually the Genoese crossbows often fought for the French. So that's probably why they're in the roster. So there's that. But yeah, he's going to send up his Genoese back to the front lines once again to try to soften up the defenders. Now, the defenders naturally have fallen back some of their troops. It's a smart idea. I don't think they're giving up the outer defense. I think they're still going to hold the outer defenses, but I think they're just waiting for the attackers to stop skirmishing and to send in the infantry. But as the attackers, they're doing the right thing. This is how you want to approach this type of settlement. Now, you do have to be careful. You don't want to use up all of your ammo in this beginning stage of the battle. You want to try to save some ammo for the late game because, you know, look at the final stand here. I mean, this is going to be tough to attack, and you definitely want to have the range of skirmishers, firing down at some of these troops. Now, oh, we might get a little bit of a sneaky charge here. Mounted sergeant. Oh, here we go, guys. Mounted sergeants. Look at the officer leading the way. You can see him in the colorful uniform. He's gonna go for the charge on the Holy Roman Empire's archers. Wow, why does this feel like really shaky? Well, it's shaky because it's intense. Here we go. Will they get there in time before the Holy Roman Empire sends up some cav reinforcements? Why is this so shaky? It's giving me a headache. No, they're falling back. Instead, they're gonna go for France's. Wow, wow, that was a great maneuver. Classic strategy there. Look at that. Look at him run through the vegetation. So epic. Now France is gonna countercharge with their cav. I really think it would be cool if there's a mechanic where if you countercharge, oh, guy just chopped his head off. If you countercharge with cav, like into your own archers, you should kill your own archers. Like, whoa, some axes being tossed into the battle. What is this? Do you see that spear take out that dude? Who threw a spear? Who threw a spear at this guy? Honestly, who throws a spear? Actually, a lot of people. That was really cool. What is it? Has it been that long since we played? Like, there's something. Oh wait, we had a little bit of a cav charge into the sergeant's late period from the Holy Roman Empire. So that was a nice aggressive move. That was actually really smart from the attackers. While that chaos was going on in the center, he went ahead and charged in cav, and he's going to go ahead and charge in again, taking out the very expensive sergeants. So Lesser Poland kind of wasting their sergeants there on the battlefield. So that's a pretty rough situation for them. And we'll see what's going on here. So yeah, just really archer cav engagements. I'm loving the start of this battle. Very tactical, very strategic. I think pretty soon the infantry will be charging through the streets. But for now, we're going to continue to watch the bombardment of archers. The defenders are using fire arrows. I think they should use heavy shot. I don't think they should be using fire arrows. It was very wise of them to use it on the artillery, which I think they... No, there's still 3 left. But they took out 1, which is a start. But yeah, that was a smart move there. And I also like the fact that defenders are not freaking out right now. They're not freaking out. They're doing what they need to do. Sure, they're losing a lot of infantry here and there. That's just all part of the process. That's... Oh man, imagine being one of the soldiers that have to be part of the process. But that's just how it works. You gotta get the attackers to waste their ammo. Maybe give them a false sense of security where they're like, all right, we really caused the defenders to coward and fall back, and now we charge in, and then boom, you turn the switch on, and you turn the battle around. But yeah, so that's what it kind of feels like right now. More troops falling back again, trying to avoid the just hellstorm, the fire, the constant, just unrelenting volleys of bolts, bolts and arrows. Back over here, the Polish cav inching forward. So Poland might be going for a charge here. The cool thing, he's got some halberdiers, high period halberdiers with this cav force. So I think he's here to do some damage. I think, especially having that infantry support. Who knows? But we've got a lot of cav movement over here as well. The Holy Roman Empire actually sending. Look at. Okay, so this is pretty huge. The 2 cav units from the Holy Roman Empire way over here. Do they not see Poland on this side? Are these units? Oh, they are hidden. The Holy Roman Empire is not aware of the Polish location, their positioning here. That's why he probably sent over 2 of his cav units to attack the English noble knights, or the English nobles. Well, by doing that, he's left open his army to attack. So I think what Poland's gonna do here is wait for the Holy Roman Empire. Words are hard. Sorry, guys. Holy Roman Empire to attack. Once they're stuck in prolonged melee, he's gonna flank around and do some nice hammer and anvil. Who knows? But what I do know is that Poland needs to be very, very patient. He needs to wait for the ideal opportunity to charge in his Polish knights, because they will do a lot of damage. Lots and lots of damage. In fact, they should try to get the Holy Roman Empire to just, I don't know, just make him feel comfortable. Make him feel like he can charge in and do a lot of damage. But yeah, they're slowly marching forward. See, this is what they're going to do. As soon as the defenders back up, the attackers are going to push forward. They're going to continue to get their archers in range. Now, England has his knights back and kind of like in the center of the city. He's got his English nobles mixed in with some men-at-arms. Very nasty cav. Both of them, very solid cav. So I don't think he's going to want to use them like he used his sergeants at the beginning of the battle. Very aggressively, very carelessly. Archers now located here. He's got his retinue longbows. Opening fire on the artillery. Again, lighting. The French got to be like, ah, damn it. Sacre bleu. They destroyed another catapult. So now they're down to 1 catapult. The French are pretty upset, so they're going to go in for a charge. Mounted Free Company. So, or maybe he's just kind of hiding. Yeah, he's just saying like, hey, careful, English, careful. We might be going in for a charge. So you keep your archers back. Same thing over here. We've got some archer sergeants of Lesser Poland. Just kind of skirmishing the enemy a little bit. Oh, God, don't do that. He's got his men really grouped up. He's got to spread them out. Got to be careful there. But yeah, all the forces are falling back, and this is to be expected. This is really to be expected here because of all the skirmishers. So yeah, the French are moving up their infantry. They're also moving up the cav over on the right side of the city. I think finally France might be they might be completely pursuing or committing their infantry into this fight. You know, they can't just sit back and use their archers all day. I mean, they could, but I feel like the archers would be a little bit more effective if they just didn't, you know, waste all of their ammo. They hang on to their ammo, and they use them more strategically in the town, taking out strategic units, heavily armored units, units that are really tough, that can hold a choke point for hours, what it feels like. But we'll see what happens. Now, the infantry is now starting to get harassed. Look at this French infantry. I still can't get it. The men-at-arms. Look at them. This is fantastic. Great unit. I love this. Well done, 1212 AD, the developers of this mod. Well done. It looks great. But yeah, they're kind of using these wooden palisades, the wooden walls, to defend their troops from the defending archers, you know, the ammo of the archers. But yeah, both forces pretty, I would say, like, what, 75% of their army defending the town center, because they just can't compete with all that skirmish fire. More archers pushing forward, trying to skirmish down the cav. He's got his Scots Guard, 3 units. Wow, that's going to be really expensive. This got to be a cap. I think it should do max 2 Scots Guard. After that, the game should cap them out. I think having 3 is a bit ridiculous. These guys are really, really good, so that's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough for the defenders. Let's head back over here. We've got some cav movement. It looks like the Mounted Free Company. It's a depleted cav unit. They're down to 41, originally having 60, but they're going to go in for a cav charge, and we're going to go in a cinematic view. Let's watch from the soldier's point of view. So they're storming the streets, guys, and they're able to catch up with some archers. Not a great charge, though, but they are able to cut them down a little bit. Let's see if they continue to pursue this archer unit. This could be pretty huge. Yeah, archers, sergeants from Lesser Poland. They've got to be careful here. You don't want to lose archers like this. I mean, the defenders are already at a huge disadvantage in the archer category. So, oh, here comes a counter charge of some English nobles cutting down the Free Company. Also, we have some Polish sergeants supporting the English knights, and they're going to fight off the French Free Company militia. Get him. Get him. Look at these knights. So awesome. Those Crusader helmets. Oh, the artillery, though. That could have been a little bit of a trap, just trying to clump up some of the troops to use the artillery. England's very lucky there. You can see the rock where it landed. Not killing too many. Oh, and the other one misses as well. So now they're going to fall back, get out of range of the archers and the artillery. Now back over here, very wise. Poland still holding on to his cav, not charging in, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Now this is really one of the major downfalls of the type of settlements like this. The fact that players tend to skirmish a little bit more. I know it cannot be the most exciting thing, but for me, this is pretty awesome. If you enjoy tactics, if you enjoy strategy, this is pretty great. The players are really just trying to, have little victories, right? Minor victories, taking out a couple units, silencing a couple catapults or archers. Like out of nowhere, this battle will explode with massive infantry charges. Now here comes a charge of Imperial Knights into the sergeants, the Polish sergeants. Not the most amazing charge. I can understand why he did it. Maybe trying to just cut down these archers. He's definitely trying to force his way through, going after the archer sergeants, but it just kind of seems like he threw his cav unit away, charging him to their deaths. And yeah, now the Polish are gonna cheer. They're like, yes! Is that all you have? Finally, guys, finally, we've got the infantry charge. Heavy melee infantry about to face the sergeants of Poland. And Poland is going to go ahead and give up this position, which is kind of surprising because this arrow tower, the arrow tower Senatilla, are insanely OP. So for them to give it up so quickly, also the fact that they have cav right here that are no longer hidden. That might be why. The cav is no longer hidden. So I'm pretty sure the Holy Roman Empire is well aware of the cav. Maybe not. It's hard to tell at this point. But yeah, I thought he was going to actually fight for this location, keep the infantry occupied, then send around the cav and do hammer and anvil strikes. But it doesn't seem like he's going to do that. Also, the Holy Roman Empire's cav is now returned to their side of their army, so they can be here to protect their infantry against the Polish knights. So yeah, I think it's quite clear that the Holy Roman Empire is well aware of the situation. We do have some cav engagement fighting going on here. Some English nobles taking on the Free Company. They should be able to crush the Free Company. But actually, wow, they're going to go ahead and push forward and go for these Genoese crossbowmen. So a lot of great cav engagements so far. More French Free Company now coming around to support. They don't really need it though. They broke the nobles. The nobles pushing really aggressively, going for the crossbows. And doing that was their death. Trying to do that was their downfall, because now they are all dead. The Holy Roman Empire still making a bold push over to the left side of the settlement. They've formed shield wall. They're tightly packed, and now they're pushing forward. Also, look at, yeah, the Holy Roman Empire, they've gotten some shield upgrades too. Now they're going in for a charge. Look at this guy. He's like, come on and face me. He's like, why did we send the most reckless man to lead the archers? They're crazy. Just taunting the Holy Roman Empire, getting them to fall into a trap. And now they're about to charge the position here of Poland. Oh yeah, look at the axe. Who's throwing the axes? That's so awesome. More and more forces coming in. He's got some rear forces protecting the flank, about to charge Sergeant Slay period. Poland gonna hold their position right here against the Landwehr. Using their pole arms. The reinforcements should push forward, just in case they need extra men, extra support. Holy Roman Empire, I think he's kind of making a little bit of a mistake here. I think the fact, like, you should never really attack in waves in Total War Attila. Oh, the jumps. Yeah, you should never attack in waves. Because your army is just a little bit more effective when it's all just working together. All the gears are spinning, you know what I mean? Because if you send in your army in waves, it's just the defenders are going to be able to focus down your army piece by piece. And they can't do that if you send in your entire force. All right, there we go. He's sending up some more pole arms into the fight. These are the Landwehr. So a pretty nasty front line here. Oh, that guy just gutted him. Oh, his troops are starting to break. It's the Landwehr. It's not too surprising. But yeah, the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah. Okay, now he's going. Okay, here we go. France now sending in some troops. Look at these guys, man. I love that blue, that shade of blue. Just love the French, man. I was going for man, love the French, man, but men also works too. These guys look great. Just trying to get some close-ups of these guys in action. So cool, great shields. Having a good time. Good time. So glad you can join me, guys, for another battle. Hope you guys are enjoying this one so far. And wait, the French were able to sneak through a little gap here. I was so distracted by the beautiful uniforms. Now they've got them surrounded, and here comes the Holy Roman Empire supporting their French ally. I mean, the Holy Roman Empire, the French, two powerful factions. I mean, England is also a very powerful kingdom at this time. Poland, same as well. So, oh wait, the Cav engagement. Look at this, guys. The Cav have started fighting. And since there's only 2 Imperial Knights, they're trying to hold them back. The rest of the Cav now coming around to flank the Great Banner of Krakow, going to surround the Imperial Knights. We've got an epic fight on the outskirts of the town. I love it. You got fighting in the town. You got fighting outside. Look at these bumblebee uniforms. Yeah, the uniforms, though, look so much better. So much better than before. I mean, before, they look like they were wearing their dad's t-shirt. You know, like an oversized t-shirt. Now it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm cheesing over this big time. Guy's got some fur on it. Look at that. He's wearing some fur. That's awesome. A little hot for that, but cool. All right, so back over here, the Holy Roman Empire suffering a lot of casualties. Though they've made some progress over at this street, you can see the aftermath. Oh my God, the arrows coming down on the French, though. Coming down hard on the French. Love the fighting in this. So what do we got here? We've got a depleting, wavering unit of sergeants. They're now fleeing because they are surrounded by the French nobles. If we head over here, still the French have not really started their fight. There was a little something here. Looks like a little bit of a cav engagement. Oh yeah, we had a lot of cav. Look at the aftermath. It would be cool to see men just kind of like dying there. I know in Shogun 2 they do it. They do it in this game too, but I wish they did it longer, you know? It's not like everyone who fell off their horse instantly died. They like, you know, slowly died and bled out. It would be cool to see more of that. Again, it would probably affect the optimization. That's a lot more animations and stuff, but it'd be a nice, you know, immersion type thing. So now it looks like the Scots Guard, very smart decision here by the French. She's going to actually use this hill and fire down on the English defenders. Now England has a lot of reserves here now, the town near the town center. What? What? England, dude, what in the world? Why did he charge the English king into battle? What a questionable decision there. And now England is without a general. This is going to really hurt the defenses. Now it's definitely not game over. Look at that balance of power. It's still, it's slightly in favor of the attackers, but you know, the defenders have the defenses. So, you know, anything's possible. The men are cheering. Huzzah! And more troops coming around this way. He's now moving up the skirmishers, and this is what I was talking about. Using your skirmishers strategically in the later stages of the battle. The Pavis moving. Oh, wait, another general has fallen. What? Oh my god. The Polish have wiped out a general. So 2 generals have been slain on the battlefield. I believe whose is this? Yellow is who's the yellow player? That's the Holy Roman Empire. So they lost their general. There's also some infantry out here. Some halberds that were supporting the cav, forming a bit of a square formation surrounded by Pavis spears. Back here, let's see. Okay, so the crossbows are now going to sit back a little bit. Fire down. So crazy, guys. Crazy, just like stuff happening all over the place. Generals are just dropping dead. Cav storming around, getting charges. Great fight so far. So let's see what else they got going on. So they've got some swords in reserve. He's got swordsmen over here. It looks like they're getting chewed up though by archers. Yeah, they're getting really chewed up. They look good though. They look good dying though. Yeah, yay, we're dying. Look at, he's like, dude, calm down. Calm down. We haven't won this battle yet. So he's going to rely on his Scots Guard. I think really what's going to happen here is just they're going to sit and hope he runs out of ammo soon. He's got his men in loose formation. He's keeping his infantry far back. But yeah, he's just trying to keep his men alive. Back over here, look at this long row. This is so cool. You can set up some archers up here, fire down in the streets. That's awesome. This map is so sweet. I definitely need to look at more undefended cities, or what is it called? Drawing a blank. It's the unfortified. Anyways, charge of sergeants going after some Pavis crossbows. So a nice aggressive play there by Poland. This is a really close battle, guys. Oh, some arrows coming in. I don't know from who, but I think that was a lot of friendly fire. I think that was the English arrows killing a lot of these Polish sergeants. More crossbows moving up. Not sure what he's planning to do. I don't know why he has his crossbows so close, but yeah, maybe he just doesn't realize they're getting charged. But now he's gonna do a volley here on top of these archers. So a little bit of a archer skirmish going on between the two attackers and defenders, like the early stages of the battle. So they're breaking these crossbows. He's finally retreating the crossbows out of there. So adorable. Look at him running back with those giant shields. Alright, so back here, the skirmish fight is still going on. So we are in a little bit of a slower stage of the battle. I think we saw a pretty nasty, bloody fight, but the attackers realized that they've got to keep their archers alive. They've got to keep their infantry especially alive, because they have to cut through a lot of English and Polish men who are defending this town center. Also, let's not forget about this option right here. It is being guarded by a general and some heavy billmen, but the option is there. So maybe send over some cav if you have any. So anything left over, send them around this way. You might be able to do some damage. It's definitely an option that the attackers need to be looking at. Back over here, we now have the Pavis spears fighting the sergeants. And I think any second now, guys, we're going to see the great battle for the town center. The great fight, the bloody fight for this town center. Here comes some cav. Oh, yeah. These are some heavy horses. They're going after, wow, the Holy Roman Empire. You know, we didn't really get to see much of that cav engagement between Poland and the Holy Roman Empire, but the Holy Roman Empire came out on top. They came out on top for sure. But they're charging the defenses. I think they were trying to go for some archers. Also, oh, nice hammer and anvil over on this side. It's a small unit of 11 knights, but that's all they needed. Unfortunately, the knights are wavering. Yeah, cheer, huzzah. I love that. That's so cool. Like, they won their little engagement. They're so happy. But they might as well keep pushing forward. Push the advance. Now we've got France going ahead and engaging the enemy. Going after, wait, why is he breaking formation? He's falling back. Oh, he's gonna let the heavy billmen hold the front line there. Holy crap, man, look at these guys' helmets. Got like purple paint on them. So France doing a good job. Oh, rest in peace. The officer in the front line. It's always inspiring to see your commanders fight with the men. Oh, and then he died. Every time I focus on a unit, they die. Oh my god, look at this formation. So cool. The shield testudo. So I think that's why they fell back, so they could form a defensive testudo. But the French knights right in their faces, trying to cut through those giant shields. Let's see. Oh, yeah, over here we also have a nice tussle. Nice little battle going on. Some more men-at-arms taking on some sergeants. Some late period English sergeants. This guy's got like music notes on his shield. Look at him. A French soldier deep in enemy lines, trying to take out the bandit carrier, but he's going to lose his life because of that aggressive push, but we will remember him. There comes more reinforcements. Oh my god, getting a little too ambitious there, charging. They're like, come on men, let's charge past the French knights. And they charge past and they just get slaughtered by long pikes. That was awesome, man. Look at this guy. This guy's ballin'. You just know when you're in like the commander's tent or whatever, and you walk out looking like that people are gonna be turning their head. They're gonna be looking at you twice when you're stepping out into the battlefield looking like this fellow here. But does he fight as good as he looks? We'll find out. We'll find out. He's still alive. Better than most. Better than most. Alright, so that's a pretty intense fight. The French are losing a lot of men. We've got some great positioning here of some Hanseatic infantry, which is a crossbow unit, firing down. Really good positioning there. But the French still have a lot of troops, and they're going to go ahead and commit more men. He's moving up some mercenary Genoese crossbows, probably trying to fire back at the English crossbows. Let's head back here where the Holy Roman Empire still pushing up. Very slow grind with this Landwehr, pushing the Pavis spears, taking them on. And then back over in the center. I think this is like the best. Well, actually, this is still a very tough fight for the French. Very tough. I mean, again, the defenders have been holding back a lot of troops. So they know they're gonna have to grind through a lot of these men, and it's gonna cost a lot of men's lives trying to take out this position. But you know you got to take the settlement. You just have to, for whatever political or reasons. You just got to do it. So yeah, nice grind there. They might want to push up more troops. They are putting a lot of suppressing fire though with his Pavi's crossbows. Again, trying to go for the back reserves, I can imagine. But oh, look at this. Okay, we've got fresh troops coming up this way. It almost looks like the French were thinking about going back in the, the back door of the settlement, but instead he's actually going to send up more reinforcements over to this side. Now he's charging in the polearm, the dismounted knights coming in, ready to reinforce. Look at this charge. Charge, men! Right into the English position. There's nothing better, medieval times, watching England and France butcher each other. It's classic rivals, classic enemies. Same for Napoleonic time period too. It's just really awesome. They've hated each other for so long. So long. This guy back here, I've noticed this guy is like, I'm going home. I'm out of here, man. I don't get paid enough for this. I don't get paid. I'm getting too old for this. I'm done. He's going home, I guess. That'd be me. After like fighting for 1 minute, I'll be like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out of here. Get him. So a lot of heavily armored troops from both sides trying to hold here. But the French army is just looking really good right now. I hope they don't change it. It looks great as is. All right, let's head back over to this front. The grind. Oh, the pike grind. So we got a combination of spears and pikes slowly chipping away at these Pavi spears. So this is a pretty good tactic of taking these guys out. Very good tactic. Let's see what else is going on. So, very good positioning of the crossbows. You can see they've got a nice side flank over on the reserves on the Holy Roman Empire. Also, they have an angle to these crossbows, but I don't think they're going to take it. I think, again, they're focusing on the infantry. All right, so let's head back here. The French were destroyed in the center position. Now they're going to be moving up some Pavi spears. The archers are still backfiring. The attackers are starting to run out of troops pretty quickly, very quickly. The attackers are struggling, and I think they need to go back to their beginning strategy, which is using their archers to soften up the defenders. I think they should fall back. If they're gonna push up these what are they, heavy billmen, then sit back and shoot them. I think that's the strategy he should go for. But here's the thing. He can't really sit back as infantry because the defenders still have a lot of skirmishers as well, which he could easily, just fire and kill the reserve attacking forces. There we go. He broke the infantry. Now he's got an opportunity to charge through. Oh, here comes the Polish king, though. There he comes, charging on in. Oh, man. And he's causing both French units to waver. But he's got to be careful. He's got to fall back, get out of range of the archers. And now, we've got the French general coming in to support his men. He's like, come on, you cowards. Don't you break just yet. Wow, he's getting really aggressive with his French general. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here. Trying to run down these archers. He should have just sent in the other cav units. I mean, he's got 2 cav units over here. Why didn't he send them in, not the general? But that's all right. Now the general's kind of surrounded, fighting to the death. Let's see, where is he? He's somewhere. Unless this is the general that died earlier on. It might be the case. That might be why he sent him in, because he doesn't really lose anything losing general's bodyguard. Alright, so the spears just still kind of holding. The French fighting with a small group of people over in the center. The Holy Roman Empire, this is going to be huge, guys. The Holy Roman Empire will be the savior of the attackers if they can quickly break through the Polish defenses. Now, they're mostly killing archers at this point. So this spear combo, I absolutely love this combo. I definitely want to try this out when I'm attacking in future battles. I think it's a pretty good tactic. I think you got the great defense of the giant Pavi's shield, and you also have the very offensive pikes that can just kill troops from a great distance. And they're like, yeah, this strategy worked. All right, let's kill some English. All right. Keep pushing forward. Oh, there we go. Yep, he died. So, no, his general was in that unit, and he just kind of threw him away. So the attackers no longer have any more generals. They are down to, well, hold on. In the center, thanks to some Pavi's archers crossbows, they're kind of weakening these Pavi's spearmen. Here comes the Holy Roman Empire setting up some reinforcements. And here comes the Holy Roman Empire. No contest. Oh, here we go. Here comes a unit finally going to engage them and try to slow them down. There we go, and the pikes are slowly creeping forward. Oh my god, this soldier. This officer. Oh, dude, get up. Did he die? Why is it every time I look at someone, they die shortly? I think he's getting up, though. There he is. He's all right. I'm okay. I'm okay. Keep pushing forward. It's all right, guys. Let's go. Keep going. Let's see what else is going on. The fight over here is still the center battle, just brutal. But I think pretty soon the Holy Roman Empire is about to flank around. I think the attackers are going to be able to take this one for sure. Now they're just kind of cleaning up the archers. The archers are starting to waver left and right. And, oh, is this French? Oh, yeah, we've got some French pole arms here. And, yeah, I think the defenders are starting to waver left and right. It's not looking good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're really down to just a couple swordsmen. He does have some reserves over here. He's got a lot of men. He's got some foot men-at-arms and some heavy billmen. So he's quickly trying to send them to the front line, but I don't think this is going to be enough to turn this battle around. I think this is going to be an attacker's victory. And if the defenders lose here, this will be a great opportunity to sell my shirts here. I actually have, there's a link, it's a card thing that YouTube does. I have shirts that say defenders never win. This battle definitely supports that that phrase. And all profits of the t-shirts go towards Doctors Without Borders. So it all goes to charity, guys. Definitely check out the shirts. Support Doctors Without Borders. It's a really good cause. I looked it up. I'm very careful. Words are hard. I'm very careful when it comes to like, you know, what are they called when you donate to people? It's charities. That's it. I'm very careful with charities because some of them, I'm not going to name any, but some of them take a lot of money for themselves, you know, just for their livelihood, which of course the people running the charities need to make money. I'm not saying that, but when they take like $500,000, it's a bit ridiculous. Anyways, Doctors Without Borders, it's a good one. They don't do that, and it's a good cause, helping. Okay, just check it out. I'm gonna stop ranting and raving about Doctors Without Borders. So that's a victory for the attackers. Well done there, using their archers very effectively. And this is a close one, guys. I mean, I only see like 3-4 units of infantry. The rest just archers. Definitely a Pyrrhic victory there for the Holy Roman Empire and the Kingdom of France. But great plays by all players. Let's end the replay. Check out some of these results. So yeah, lots of kills for the pikes, the Landsneck pikemen. I never get that one right. But you can see the Cav doing pretty well for the Holy Roman Empire. Now France doing pretty well as well, pretty much the same amount of kills. Lots of great archer kills. Infantry did well. Over here we got DeBoss. He did all right with his archers. His crossbows did pretty well. Most of them getting over 100, almost 200 kills. And then we have AK Prime here. So this was sent in by Hohenmaster. So thank you so much, dude, for the battle replay. This was a great one. I am in need of 12-12 battle replays. So if you guys have any good ones, definitely send them my way. If you haven't played and you want to play with people, join my Discord. It's linked down below. Meet some cool guys. I try to join the Discord as much as possible, chat with you guys when I'm editing and stuff. But check it out, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the battle, definitely leave a like, a comment, share, and of course subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this battle, and once again, I will see you next time.